If you want to see your future, just look at your butt.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Mythical beasts, your questions are like crystal balls, and we're like the lady dressed entirely in scarves that you paid to lie to you about what she sees in them.
We ask you to ask us questions about graduation, and you came through for us.
Yes, you did.
Including Alexandra Brown, who asks, what do you do if you don't know what to do with your life after you graduate?
Well, Alexandra, you know, you could take some steps to plan for your future, to, you know, get ready for the things that might come, or you could just use some ancient methods to figure out what your future holds. That's what we're gonna do today. Let's get weird with it, predicting the future.
Okay, we're gonna rifle through many interesting and exotic ways to prestidigitate, and I think that's correct.
Wow, what a word, Link.
But you know what? Let's start off with the tried and true method, palm reading. Okay, I said tried and true, but maybe I just meant tried. Yes. And we're gonna try it right now. Rhett, throw your hand up there. Now, typically, well, on every hand, there's a headline, there's a heart line, and we're gonna put the picture up here so you can see a reference of Rhett's hand.
Yes.
There is a lifeline and there's a fate line, but I'm gonna skip right here to your fate line, which it starts down here, but when it hits the headline, it then disappears.
What does that mean?
Comes back on the other side of the heart line.
Well, what does that mean now?
Well, what that means is that at the age of 40, your life is gonna take a nosedive, and then when it reappears, that means like around age 55 or later, you have a chance to turn it around.
Interestingly, I am thinking about opening up a putt-putt place, and I was gonna start at age 40.
What's special about the putt-putt place?
There's no balls and there's no holes. So just remove what you typically think about
and there's
putt-putt.
no chance of success.
And it's one hole. It's more like just a path. It's like a long path.
Walking path.
What's the point of putt-putt? Is a first date. So it's just a long green, it's a park.
So basically the whole time you're just looking for the one hole.
But it's called the Putt-Putt Palace because there's romance around that. And there's cool things to walk through, and there's like a little houses and stuff that you see at Putt-Putt.
Don't do it.
Putt-Putt Palace.
Until you're 55.
15-year plan.
All right, take a look at me.
Okay, well, the first thing I noticed about your hand is strikingly and scarily, you don't have any freaking lines on your hand, man. Look at that. Look at that compared to mine. Like, it's like you were just minted.
Baby.
It's like you're a synthetic person.
I've been told.
You could be a clone.
I've been told.
There's never been better evidence. Do you like buff your palms regularly?
Oh yeah, I buff them every morning.
You're a palm buffer.
I'm a palm buffer.
Okay, let me see it, because I can still see some stuff.
Come on, man. Give me a future, baby.
Okay.
Give me some fate.
You don't have a fate line. You're missing a fate line. Your future is wide open. But
that's the positive way to look at it.
Your lifeline, though, does have a break in it, which indicates a very big change coming in your life. You gonna join me with the Putt-Putt Palace? Because I was thinking that we'd go in on this together. Now I've spilled the beans.
Now that I know that it's not gonna work, absolutely.
And the fact that it's very light and shallow also indicates that you're easily manipulated.
Well, tell me more about it.
Yeah.
I am a palm buffer.
Let me just pitch it again.
Could you use a palm buffer as your putt-putt place?
Yeah, you can be the palm buffer, but it's just a path. It's Putt-Putt Palace. You come in with expectations. You bring your significant other. We charge no money. We just take donations.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
And you walk the path. And
can I just go around and can I buff palms?
You can buff anything you want, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there. I know my future is set.
All right. Okay, next up is bibliomancy, and this is the art of telling the future using books. Here's
Sounds
how it works.
Smart.
You just take a book, you ask a question, you take a book of significance to you, you open it up, you let it open where it may, and then you close your eyes and you put your finger on some text and you read that, and that's your answer. So,
got it.
Link, what's your question and what's your book?
I have chosen J.R.R. Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring, featuring the Sock Taker on the cover.
The Sock Warlock.
The Sock Warlock. All right, so I gotta ask my question first.
Yeah. The book has to know the question.
Oh, book of awesomeness. I want to know what's gonna happen with this brewing zit I have. I can feel it under here. You can't see it, but it's one of those zits
I know what you're talking about.
It's deep, and like if I touch here, it kind of hurts.
It's like magma getting ready to turn into a volcano.
It could either go away, or it could just explode.
So what's gonna happen? Whoa! What's gonna happen with the zit?
What's gonna happen with the zit? Here we go, right here. Away below them, they could see the road sweeping around the feet of the hills, and to their right, a gray river gleamed pale in the thin sunshine.
Oh, it's gonna pop, man.
It is gonna be
a gray river coming from the hill.
Oh, this is the hill.
It's gonna get infected. No, the hill's the freaking zit, man.
Oh, it is the hill.
Yeah, the zit.
Gray river.
Oh.
It'll flow like this, and I'll be like,
okay.
What is that?
My book of significance to me is it hurts when I poop.
All right, what's your question?
My question is, should we open up this Pup Palace? Because, you know, the more I talk about it, the more it seems like a great idea.
Yeah, well.
And just let it fall where it may, wherever it falls, it shall.
Point low, because there's not words at the top. Boom.
The first thing you should know is that some foods make poop softer and some foods make poop harder.
Yes. So
we're gonna serve all kinds of food at the Pup Palace. All kinds. And we're gonna divide it up. The menu's gonna be 2 sections. Hard poop,
makes hard
soft poop.
Makes soft poop.
And then
which
medium.
Do you want?
Medium. And then we got medium.
Which type of poop do you want to make?
All right, so this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now we've talked about Rupology before in our flat earth discussion, but we didn't do it. And we're gonna do it right now. Rupology is basically when you look at a butt and tell the future of the person who owns the butt.
Right.
Now, Rhett has on his patent pending butt reading pants. So stand on up, let me look at your rump for future purposes, okay? I'm supposed to determine the shape of your butt.
Do you want me to move it?
Just keep it? No.
Stay stationary.
Please.
I can go up and down as well.
All right, first I gotta determine, is it round, heart-shaped, upside down, heart-shaped, square, or boyish? Because each one says something about, did your butt just pop, or was that your knee?
That's my ankle. I'm just trying to give you all you need.
Well, when you bend over like that, A, I get more uncomfortable, and B, it gets rounder. So just relax, relax.
Oh, look at that when I relax.
I think it's square. Square means that you are confident and a smart, career-driven person.
Yes, I am.
Especially when that career involves
putt-putt.
Putt-putt. All right, step 2, is it a sticky outie or a flatty watty? It's kind of a sticky outie, which means you tend to be sensitive. Hey man, your butt's sticking out. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm sensitive to your insults.
Yeah, so that's ringing true.
Yeah, I think I'm a little sensitive.
Okay, and then step 3, I need to identify any lines or markings to tell your future.
Okay, well, get a good look then.
Okay, is it lined under the left cheek? Is it lined under the right cheek?
There's lines under both
Are there
of them.
dimples, or is it lightly marked? I mean, stand up more. Let me see if there's any lines. Stand up. Oh, a lot of lines here.
That's the spandex, man.
A lot of lines there.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
I'm saying there's.
I don't have much control over it. Sometimes
there are lines under that left cheek.
Okay.
And that indicates that you hold on to the past. A long line represents a bad relationship. Are you harboring a bad relationship under your left butt cheek?
I might have had one at some point.
Okay, you want to tell us about that?
No, I don't. But
I can't.
I want to look at your butt.
I can't see dimples, but if you have any, that means Family Matters.
Oh, Family Matters is one of my favorite shows from the 90s.
Right, you probably have dimples.
Yeah, right.
You check that out.
Stand up and show them your pants, Link. Oh, you got the same pants as me.
Mine kind of saggy.
You don't fill out the pants quite as much as I do. Wow, your skin pockets are really. Oh, there you go. Oh my goodness. Just turn everything this way. There we go. We're getting a little more than we bargained for. You know what? Yours is definitely an upside down heart. Don't you think his is an upside down heart? I kind of feel like it is, which means you are moody. Now, sticky outie or flat. Depends on how you stand.
How about that?
Please don't do that. I don't think it's necessarily flat. I feel like it's somewhere in the middle. It doesn't say anything about jiggling. It is kind of flat, though.
Yeah, it's flat.
Which means that you tend to be too vain. But not about your butt, because it's too flat.
Would I be standing up here doing this if I was vain? I don't think so.
Now, markings. Okay, let me see about lines here.
Look for some markings.
You have pretty strong lines under, oh gosh. Under both. No, let me see the lines. I don't want to. We said about the left is a bad relationship, and the right indicates that you have children coming into your life. Uh-oh. You might need to get that a little earlier than we expected. Are you planning on expanding your family?
Are you talking to me or to my rump directly?
I'm talking to you.
No, definitely not.
Okay. I really feel like there may be dimples under the spandex, but I don't want to know about those. So let's just assume that you don't have any.
I don't have dimples.
And your family is doing fine.
I don't have any dimples. I don't have any light marks.
Wow, we learned a lot about each other.
Too much.
Mansi is the art, believe it or not, of evaluating your pee to determine your future, something that the Romans came up with.
Oh, the Romans.
And instead of actually peeing on camera, we'll reserve that for our 5th channel, try to find that. I'm actually just gonna be giving you my urine link. Here it is.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's very bright yellow.
I'm wondering if I can, you didn't pee like all over it, did you?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna pour your pee into a glass, and then if it has bubbles that are large and spread out, it means one thing. If they're small and close together, it means another thing. If there are no bubbles, it means another thing.
Okay.
And then can you open it? I don't wanna touch the lip, and I also don't wanna miss. This is a risky moment.
Okay.
What if it came out that thick?
Evaluate the bubbles, man.
There's a lot of bubbles.
Definitely bubbles.
They're kind of big.
They are pretty big.
Here, you take that and put the
But
top
they're all
back on.
they're all around the edge.
Okay, so let's say they are large and spread far apart. So you should be receiving a large sum of money soon.
To open up the Palace!
A little angel investor action. This is also a very good omen for the emotional areas of your life. Cheers, man.
Oh, okay, you can
Put the lid back on that. All right, you know what? You're not gonna leave empty-handed. Here's your first angel investment, my urine.
Okay, now we're gonna do this a little bit differently for you, Link. We're gonna use something that they did in the 16th century to figure out if people were witches. This is not what the Romans did. They legitimately did this to see if people were witches.
You're gonna see if I become a witch in the future?
If you are a witch now.
Oh.
And you will be burnt at the stake if you are.
That would be my future.
So here's how this works. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to insert an iron nail into this, and then I'm going to pour
That's a small opening.
your urine into this.
Oh gosh. Cork it.
I'm gonna cork it and turn it over, and if there's a reaction.
You're gonna turn it over? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's dripping, dude! It's dripping! Oh my gosh, there is a reaction. It's a huge reaction. What the crap? Watch out! What? What?
You're a witch!
What did you do?
You're a witch!
What did you do to my urine?
It was vinegar and baking soda.
Oh, come on, man. I peed in my jar.
got you, man. I got you.
I was more concerned about the floor. And then it was
You thought that was your urine. No, you smell the vinegar. We put some baking soda in the cork and then, what did you think was happening? You were like, there is a big reaction. So Link's the witch. We're gonna burn him in Good Mythical More.
Oh, snap.
All right, now you know how to tell your future. I'm sure that was helpful. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Michael Strange,
And I'm Tim Fitzgerald.
and we just got our master's degree in aerospace at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
And it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
And make sure you check out the new episode of Good Mythical Crew coming this Saturday morning. You can see how Alex and Mike went on an adventure to get some tarot cards.
Yes, and we're gonna use these tarot cards in Good Mythical More to tell our future, so click that I to get over there. Gonna be crazy.
Potatoes rule the world.
Rhett.
Shh, they're listening. Hey, they're listening.
Are they?
They have eyes,
Everywhere.
but they also have ears now.
Really?
Yes, if you leave them in water long enough, they start growing eyes,
that's-
and then they grow ears, and now they're listening.
Are you sure that's not when the corn took over the world last week?
Corn?
I'm the head.
You're
That's confusing.
You're
I'm the head buffer. Everybody's leaning over. I'm like, no, I buff your
He's the
hands.
head palm buffer. No. Just palms, but he's the only one, but he's in charge.